del sol, a 200 millas en un jet ski, si tú quieres te lo aquí, debajo del sol, que todos los se quemen, yo soy la ola, mejor ni remen, le pasé por encima con la agua y semen, ando de blanco entero, flow santero, la dueña encima de mí como si cantara bolero, rumba buena timbalero, si tú quieres me caso contigo dentro de un velero, o a 200 millas en un jet ski, si tú quieres te lo aquí, debajo del sol, debajo del sol, yeah. Diplo.
Models all in the section. Lately I've been counting money every single second. Older brother used to. Now he carry his baby, I call it.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Oh! Okay, all right, that's it. That's payback.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. This is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And we'll see.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for... Hey, Dave. A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Davis. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Parker holding down those forward spots. Then there's Daniel Tice. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Fox is out there with Jay. And it's Adebayo in at center. Tonight, Chris, two teams that may meet in the playoffs. Does that create any extra incentive, do you think?
Well, when I was playing, I'd say no, but I can tell you the truth now. Yeah, it creates a lot of extra incentive, especially if you're going against a team that may have the home court advantage against you in the playoffs, or also to kind of see what works and doesn't work against them so you can pull out some extra tricks during playoffs. But anyone that doesn't say that, they're giving you the company line, and I understand that, but yeah, it means a little bit more.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Jay, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Tice. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Last break, the Lakers lobbed up there for Fox.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start this.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Tice taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Bledsoe. Can they get it? He lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. You got to bring much faster help than that.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the pass to Tice. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Showing he still has some athleticism. I mean, Parker, 2 knee injuries later, he's still fighting and driving.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Bledsoe, and Davis sends it back. Jay, the pass to Fox, and he gets the bucket. Fox has got 6 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Bucks trail by 10. Bledsoe passes to Tice. Dishes to Parker. Bledsoe against Fox. Shot clock at 5. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. A rebound by the Lakers.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved. Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Fox with it, now guarded by Middleton, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the middle, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Rising up with no hesitation. When Parker goes up strong like this, you gotta get out of the way.
Knocked away. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Right through the D for the layup. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forth.
He lobs it up.
An elite passer in this position. James always seems to make the right decision.
Bucks trail by 8. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jay, he's guarded by Hill, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game, and the Lakers making a change here. Fox is checked in. That free throw good from Jay. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
The first one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, and his athletic ability. You love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
On the court for the Bucks, we've got George Hill. Elliott is out there with Bradley. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He had 35 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Middleton, wide open. They get it back, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's Bledsoe. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Goes up the baseline. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Adebayo is checked in for Los Angeles. Daniel Tice is checked in for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker comes in for Elliott. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Tice drills the baseline jumper.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
Pass to Jay. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Fox passes to Jay. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, Kevin, he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Tice finds Parker. Unloads. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Here's Bledsoe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God.
Oh, wow! Nice! Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Bledsoe looking it over. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Bledsoe. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Bledsoe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Here's Jay. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
Wow. Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
What? Fearlessness. That's got to energize his teammates.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
The Bucks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Now look, and when Parker's healthy, he's an effective player. He's battled a lot of injuries, and he's still fighting and competing.
It'll count, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so a pretty lot. All right. right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Jay out there with Fox, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Bledsoe passes to Parker. Here's DiVincenzo. For three, Middleton. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Davis with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bledsoe against Fox. Middleton for three. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way. I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Free throw line jump shot, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
There's the pass to Middleton. Bledsoe right side. Parker trying to free himself up, and it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Middleton.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Middleton against James. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Got that one up quick. And it's 8 points for Parker.
Oh, the defense can't let Jabari get comfortable from here. That's inviting trouble. And he just proved it.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And what just drops your jaw, Chris, with Fox is just how quick he gets up and down the floor.
Yeah, he's an absolute bullet once he gets out in transition. A good amount of his points come from just beating everyone else down the floor when he pushes the tempo.
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
But this game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
Now, here's Tice. Back to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. I got a chance to play home in Detroit. It was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years in my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling before a game. Eating her food, being able to go out and play.
I bet. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for De'Aaron Fox. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. Redick for three, hands it from downtown. Redick's got himself on the board with three there.
Oh, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Brantley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. So Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Parker out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's George Hill. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. Chris, I read this the other day. The NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Parker's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Man, that fired his guys up, no question. You love seeing that.
Outside Hill. Rebounded by the Lakers. Baseline jumper. That shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Jay, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union: prospect attendance at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
Throws it up high, picked his pocket. Fast break, Milwaukee. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gasol passes to Jay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 13 points in the second half.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Bledsoe outside. Five to shoot. The 3. The Bucks getting another chance here. Here's Best. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol. He's off on the first. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
That's good from Johnson. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Jay. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, he makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
The offensive rebound. Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. The shot's good from Jay. Jay's got 34 points.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
A steal. And yes, it's good. Jay's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Comes up empty down low.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Hart, guarded by Kuzma. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Hart, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in work.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jay.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Johnson. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Jay. Yep, it counts. Jay's got 40 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. Hart kicks to Bledsoe. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Jay. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Hey, what's up? It's Shaq. Listen, you've been on one the last few games. Wow. What do you think you have to do to sustain this level of production?
To sustain, I'm just going to have to stay in the same rhythm, game to game. Not overthink things too much, get points within the construction of the offense. We also have great locker room atmosphere, everyone rooting for each other. But at the same time, we keep each other grounded, keep each other humble, man. And when you do that, I think all things are good to come.
You have a lot of poise, young man. Congratulations.
Hey, Jay, need you to do some press.
Okay, cool.
Great, just take your time, stop by when you're done.
I'll see you in a sec.
Thanks.
So, Che, I don't know if you noticed, but a pretty prominent player from the other team was wearing your shoes last night. Did you happen to see that?
For real? Nah, I didn't see it.
Yep. How does that make you feel?
Great. For advertising.
Would you ever wear someone else's shoes?
Me? Never. That's like telling a guy he owns you before the ball goes up. Shouts out to everyone wearing my kicks, though. Glad you like them.